Only on 5, KPIX 5 has learned that Oakland firefighters had been inside the ghost ship warehouse. And what's more, they had to know about concert events that were happening there. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker talked to a man who was there when fire crews showed up.
A friend of mine was the promoter for the show, and a friend's band of mine was playing, so a lot of my friends were there. So I went to check it out.
In September of 2014, Walker Johnson didn't just go to the ghost ship, he became part of the show. That's him adding some cowbell for his friend's band. But at some point during the night, he says there were some unexpected visitors.
I'm not exactly sure when, but sometime in the middle of the show, I think pretty early on, the firefighters showed up inside the building, walking around, at least downstairs. I believe they're upstairs, but I forget.
He says those firefighters were friendly, didn't appear alarmed by anything, and seemed to just be checking things out, something he was grateful for given the nature of the space.
Because I really appreciated the firefighters being there.
But just yesterday, officials said there are no records of the fire department ever inspecting that warehouse, or for that matter, just stepping foot inside.
I can say that we do not have any record stating that our firefighters had made entry or were aware of what was going on.
I'm not sure of what led up to it, but there was multiple firemen there, and I'd expect there would be some sort of record of that.
Off camera, I spoke with two more people who were at the event in 2014, and they both corroborate the story, saying that firefighters were, in fact, inside this building. I'm also told that those firefighters spoke specifically with Derek Ion Almena, the man who was renting out the warehouse. Now, so far, no explanation as to why a visit like the one they're describing does not show up on fire department records.
It might just be some sort of communication issue.
And this wouldn't be the first such communication issue. We know building inspectors were responding to complaints about the warehouse right around the time of that event in 2014. And we have video of police poking around inside the building in October of this year. But none of that was enough to produce any significant action by the city, something the mayor identified as a problem just days after the fire.
We're developing ways to immediately clarify the responsibility of city employees to properly report any observations of dangerous living conditions or illegal events, along with a clear process for doing so.
In Oakland, Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.
And we, of course, reached out to the Oakland Fire Department for comment, but we have not heard back.